Okay, boomers, welcome back to Little Big Workshop. That's right, it's me, Orbital Potato, your host. Right, so we got off to a blisteringly fast start in the last episode, in the first episode of the series as well. And in this episode, we're certainly aiming to continue that trend. We do have at the moment a single assembly station. I think one of the things that I immediately want to get set up is a secondary assembly station, purely because we're gonna start having multiple assembly processes in any one given blueprint. At the moment, we're mostly just operating with one single assembly process, but that will change. That will change. Mark my words, that will change. Also, it looks like we just don't have enough coffee machines for everyone, which is fine. We can sort that. The price of tables is going up, which is grand. We're waiting for the market to refresh in 3 hours when Crazy Steve is going to become our main man again, and we're going to pick up whatever contract he's got to offer. Could I put a trophy down in the staff room? Would that allow me to double my my productivity restoration? I don't think so. Somehow, no. Okay, what else do I need in this room? I need to get a good old television or a video game. I mean, let me start with a television. One of these newfangled television things. Right, it does cost me $900, but it will be worth it if my workers stop collapsing. Right. Get that television installed, and that should give us more than enough cups of tea to keep us going. All right, we got a couple of people that are free at the moment. I say a couple of people. We got 2 haulers that are free. That's actually not great. Okay, let's make some bongos. Let's make some bongos. Cool. Is that fine? Yeah, that's a little bit over-engineered, to be honest. We could instead make it out of plastic. If we make it out of plastic, then I highly suspect that we can keep costs down substantially. Let me just check that, actually. So 760 as opposed to 750. All right. Well, I guess we're going for the cheaper option then, right? Actually, no, we're not. The reason that we're not is because we've already got something on the table, if you'd like. And also, this is a slightly shorter process. Okay, that gluing. We need to get a dedicated gluing station. Batch production, no. You know what? I am not super bothered about that. Tell you what, I will deliver 4 tables, though, because I need the money and want to pick up the contract as soon as I possibly can. There we go. Get all of that junk out of here and get that executed, and let's get started. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so gluing station. We can't get a dedicated gluing station yet, apparently. We need to get something in R&D. I think it's wood production, which gives us an advanced gluing machine, so that's definitely what we're looking to buy next, I would suggest. Let's get that repaired as well. Man, oh man, oh man. In the early game, everything needs repairing with, like, ridiculous frequency. Yeah, get that repair planned. We'll get these tables away. Or will we get these tables away? I mean, the price will increase in the next round anyway. But maybe we just want to sell them right now, you know? That certainly wouldn't be the worst idea that I've ever had. We'll think about that. Let's think of another product to manufacture. Skis are recommended, but the price of skis is actually going to go down. The price of rubber duckies, on the other hand, well, rubber duckies. I love me a rubber ducky. We do have 2 hours of queuing to do. 2 hours of queuing to wait at the machine. Let's bump the price up, or bump the number up, should I say. I mean, batch production would make functionally 0 difference because the process is so simple. I mean, this is a surefire way to make a killer amount of money. Let's execute on 30 and let's get that all started. I want to make ducks apparently for the rest of my days. That is a good deal. Speaking of a good deal, I think we probably want to pick up another one of these, another injection press. Yeah, I'd need to sell my tables right now in order to do that. Not entirely sure that I do want to do that. Also, that's going to need a little bit of a repair right there. So get that repaired pronto, please. And then we can look at what we want to get. I think we probably want to get another room, to be honest. How much would it cost? How much would it cost me to add another sort of medium-sized room on here? It would cost me 2 and a bit grand. I know I can't do it at the moment. I'm painfully aware of that reality. But I wish I could. I really do. Is there any way for perhaps me to move the Carney plant around a little bit? Maybe free up a little bit of space opposite the current injection press for a future injection press? No. I think the answer to that is no. I think we want to make a dedicated sort of plastic... I say plastic room. A dedicated room where plastic is going to be manufactured. We don't want to have you know, specifically... Or necessarily, should I say, a general plastic room or a general woodworking room. That's not how we want to operate. As I've already said, we want to have a much more fluid system, a much more sort of progression-based system from simple operations to complex operations, as opposed to just grouping by the type of work. But I guess, you know, we can take an adaptive approach as we continue to play through the game. You know, we'll see what works best. Yeah, get that repaired up, and let's get these bongos out the door. And that should give me enough money to make this this here little room. There we go. Get that delivered. Fantastic. Yes, please help Crazy Steve out. He's not entirely crazy. He's just misunderstood. All right, grand. That's lots and lots of money. Let's get this ordered, but I'm gonna need to get a door in here somewhere. I mean, I would like the door to go there, but I will settle for it being there for now. Sure. I mean, it's not ideal, but it is necessary, so let's get that sorted. Nice. And then we'll move plastic production into here. Right, price of rubber duckies. Price of rubber duckies is going to go up. Oh my goodness, I'm going to make so much stinking money from rubber duckies. Execute another 30 more. That's right. It only costs 360 bucks in materials. How ridiculous is that? That is a total steal for what we're getting, I must say. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. In fact, I think I've got a solution. I think I've got a solution to this problem. I say this problem. It's not... We don't really have a problem yet. But we want to put a door in here for sure. And the more I think about it, the more I'm absolutely certain that we're going to put a door in here. So let's do that. Okay. Are we almost done with rubber duckies? Oh, this is the brand new order, actually. Okay, first things first. Let's get this moved over here. Let's not faff around with anything else, actually. Yeah, that maybe wasn't the brightest idea. That's fine. It'll work for now. We got a couple of people that are currently free, but that's fine. We can wait until the next market cycle anyway. I mean, our financial situation is poor, but not detrimental. And we can afford to hold out for a little bit longer. Right, so we're going to need to get a billboard. If I go to basic, we're going to get a billboard over there. We're going to get a brand new injection press over there. Nice. And we're going to want to get a storage space right over there in the corner. Okay, and that's going to cost us 2,700 bucks. I think we'll easily be able to make that. Yep. We should have absolutely no issues with that whatsoever. We're probably going to want to get another painting station, but I'm going to manufacture the heck out of these rubber duckies. Right, brand new market cycle. Let's take advantage of all of the fantastic prices. Let's deliver 4 units for 982 bucks a pop. That is pretty darn good. Crazy Steve wants a shovel. I think that is totally possible. What's going to happen to the price of rubber duckies? It's gonna go down, but it's gonna go up over here. So, is the product spec the same? Yeah, it's the same product spec over both. So that's fine. Let's fast forward in time until we get rid of that. And then let's order all of this brand new stuff. And then what I want to do is I want to move the sewing station. Yep. Which I would love to move in just a second. There we go. Come on. Somebody move the old one. There we go. Get that moved over there. And then hopefully we should be able to rotate this there we go. That storage bench. Fantastic. And let's resize this zone to look like so. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. That's just what the doctor ordered, if I do say so myself. Why did I not place a zone down there? Honestly, can't remember. Right, that's going to go in there, and that's going to be linked to those two. Perfect. Alrighty then. Okay, this is pretty darn good going. I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, it may seem like a very minor improvement, but it works. Okay, rubber duckies. I mean, we're gonna sell off all of these rubber duckies. Oh my god, rubber duckies are broken. Broken rubber ducks. Oh my goodness. Get this ordered. Get this done. Get this done. Plastic production. No. Plots. I don't need any more plots at the moment. I need rent reduced. I mean, that's nice, but I did say that I was going to get wood production for the glue. Right, let's get that done and dusted, and that will give us brand new machines. I think that gives us glue. Should do anyway. Yes, it does. Perfect. Swikia, fantastic. Great. Sign me up. I will, yes, I have two. I do have 2 orders. Well, let's work on them both. We'll roll with this for a little bit. Let me just get a entirely metal shovel. Grand. Let's get that over there. That assembled over there. Batch produce. There's actually no point in batch producing. Actually, there is a point in batch producing because we're using the same machine for 2 different things. Actually, there's no point in batch producing because reconfiguration will need to be done before each job, and therefore that will just delay things. Right, let's get all of these rubber duckies loaded up. Get them out of here. And give me a bunch of money. How did you guys run out of juice? That ain't cool. Right, Crazy Steve. Yes, we've already set the plan up. Perfect. Let's get that sorted. So that's going to be 7 shovel tips and 7 metal rods. What? What about the other 7? We've got 14 shovels on order. Okay. That's a bit funky, but that's fine, I guess. Right, let's see if we can make some more rubber duckies. Yep. Let's plan some more. Batch production doesn't make a slight bit of difference. Injection molding is now going to be done by, that's right, the billboard. And let's get that executed. In fact, you know what? Let's make 40 rubber duckies. Yes, I am sure that this is a good idea. You know the reason that I'm sure it's a good idea is because you demand 30 and you demand 33. So there is a big market for rubber duckies. I appreciate the advice, but we can make this happen. We also have an existing order of 30 rubber duckies, which we need to get done as well. Right, you're being stored there. Surely stuff should be moved around, right? Also, apparently, I clearly am not have I clearly don't have enough R&R recharge capability in my room over here, my staff room. So let's get some more. 1,200 bucks for a video game station. That's ridiculous. But we'll do it anyway because I care. I care about my staff, he says. Flippantly. Okay, everyone should now have a bit of coffee. In fact, you know what? The only thing that we need to get that's remaining is this thing. There we go. That's 1,800 bucks. This staff room is going to be pimp as hell. That's right. Is that a saying? I don't know. It is now. It certainly feels like it should be, if it's not already. Okay. Keep up the good work, everyone. Alright, Whack-A-Gnome. Right. Back in the early days of the last factory, we didn't have any problems with Whack-A-Gnome because Whack-A-Gnome was one of the easiest things to do. It's pretty simple. You just bish, bash. Excuse me. There we go. Bish, bash, bosh, and they all disappear. Oh, come on. Also, you're phasing through the fence. That's cheating. Alright. How do you... Okay, there we go. How... Okay, let's move this over there. Sure. There we go. And the last one there. Perfect. And that's 3,000 free bucks. 3,000 free gnome bucks. That's not too bad at all. Also, is this painting station supplied by that storage center? No, it certainly should be. That would definitely help things. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm reasonably happy with how this is all looking. We still need to take on the Swikia order. But at the moment, I'm exploiting a rubber duck-based economy, apparently. I don't know if there is something special about these rubber ducks. I mean, maybe they've got some, I don't know, some special package that customs agents would like to pick up on the inside. That was badly phrased. Maybe the rubber ducks have got something inside them which customs agents would usually confiscate. I think is probably a better way of phrasing exactly what I intended to say. I'm not actually going to say any bad words because otherwise I'll get demonetized, and I absolutely don't want to do that. Right, give me the best price. Give me the best price you got. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. It's a high quantity product. It's a high quantity product, which is fantastic, right? And it sells for a metric ton. That's right, a metric ton. Also, we can and should take on the Swikia order right now. We should be taking on absolutely every order that we possibly can. Wood, I mean, we can do it all with wood, although there is absolutely no reason why we should. That's right, you heard it here first, folks. It's a little bit strong, but it's only going to cost us 180 bucks in materials, so, you know, boo-hoo. Let's make it so. And let's just do it. Sure. I don't think we're using any of this equipment as is. Yeah, how are we doing? Do we need to make more rubber duckies? I think we do need to make more rubber duckies. Yeah, I want to make sure that I make as many as I possibly can whilst the going is still good. Whilst the price is right, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's build another area. Another room. Let's make this room slightly larger. I say slightly larger, ever so slightly larger. Stick a door down there. Perfect. And I think maybe in this room we want to start sticking some of the more advanced woodworking tools. You know what? Whilst I've got money, let's just continue. There we go. Another 2.5 grand in building maintenance fees or building fees. There we go. It'll definitely be worth it. It'll absolutely be worth it because we've got all of this advanced machinery now, and it would be really great to get some of it down. I mean, it is a little pricey. We may be a little bit out of our price range, but it'll totally be worth it. It'll totally be worth it. Okay, small shelf is looking good. Rubber duckies are looking fan-flippin-tastic, to be honest. Right, let's deliver 6 of the rubber duckies to the high-priced contract, and then we can deliver 5 to the lower-priced contract for sure. We've already hit the next level, which is, I mean, it's maintaining our blisteringly fast pace, which is really, really nice. Now, if I can recall, metal production wouldn't give us anything better than the forge. So, for that reason, I'm not really interested. Give me a rent reduction. Yeah, give me a rent reduction and a plot buying cost reduction. Not like we can actually buy plots at the moment. A rent reduction is just going to help us make more money, which I'm hoping is just going to lead to, you know, better profits. Okay, ducks are looking fine. Absolutely grand on the whole duck front. Very, very happy with that. Cool. So now we need to think about planning stuff out. So we've got a glue station or two. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to think, because where do we want to put the assembly stations? I mean, this is the import and the export area for now, but I mean, obviously we're gonna buy up this plot. Is there even a plot that I can buy up right now? What do I need in order to buy plots? Two research points. Yeah, so I think we want to buy this plot directly south first, or these 2 plots, to try and get to the back, so that we can try and sort of develop this whole idea of a factory that actually throughputs. For now, let me just set up a sort of assembly room station. Assembly room station? Sure. I think you catch my drift. Okay. Get that stuff ordered. And we'll buy a large shelf. And we'll stick down a brand new zone. There we go. Get that all ordered. That's perfect. And this will be the area that we assemble. I have forgotten to add in a billboard. But that's not a problem. I'll get that done right now. Perfect. Almost the end of the market cycle. I mean, is the price going to go up or down? Well, we've got to make a judgment. Will the price go down on this one below what the price increase on this rubber duck will be? I don't know. But what I do know is that we can definitely order production of more rubber duckies. Yeah, for sure. Okay, and you need to supply that billboard, and this billboard needs to control assembly, assembly, assembly. Okay, so just like that, we've got a proper assembly room. I mean, it is a little bit far removed from, you know, the export storage area, but I think that that's fine. Right, no more challenges to take on. The Swikia shelves almost done. Fantastic. Rubber duckies. We're gonna go ham on rubber duckies. We're gonna go ham on rubber duckies in an absolutely major way. I mean, there is literally only so many rubber duckies that we can buy. Is there any way that I can increase the capacity of the market? I think that that's over here. Yeah, in the other section. Okay, what's the price of rubber duckies? I feel like I am a little bit too reliant on the price of rubber duckies. 192 over here, 184 over here. Right, we want to be maxing out. We want to be maxing out our rubber ducky production each and every opportunity we get. Also, painting stations, because of our rubber ducky based economy, I'm going to take this opportunity to get a brand new painting station. Painting stations, of course, are great because obstructed? What? Obstructed by what? A wall? Don't let a wall get you down. Yes, I do need to decorate that. I should have set up a billboard first, but that's okay. I can do it manually. My credits are a bit low. That's okay. Let's wait until we finish the Swikia contract. Oh, also, I didn't check out the brand new challenges. I say brand new challenges. One brand new challenge. Toy food. Well, toy food, I'm hesitating on accepting that contract because that will unfortunately use our plastic injection presses. And I need those plastic injection presses to make rubber duckies. There we go. That should just make things a little bit better. Yeah, get that last small shelf done, and then we can worry about this. I definitely need to get another painting station down first. I need to get some decoration in this room and this room and this room, and in fact, loads of rooms actually. Right, get that Swikia contract delivered. Buy another billboard. We've already got a billboard. I'm ahead of myself, which is grand. It's a great place to be. If I'd like to be anywhere in relation to myself, it's definitely ahead. Ahead of where I used to be, at least. Okay, so let's get this equipped. Let's get this linked up. Let's get this on the back wall over there. Grand. Let's buy a shelf. Let's get that repaired. Yeah, get you moved over there. Let's buy a shelf for the back corner over here. Grand. Zones. Stick it down. Bish bash bosh. Thank you very much. Get that ordered. Okay, break room is fine. What's the negative vibes from these rooms here? Negative 15, negative 12. I mean, just give me a water cooler, I guess. Water cooler is totally fine. Water cooler for each and every room over here, apparently. 1,300 bucks of water cooler. Don't mind me. Just water cooling. Right. Okay, and with that, everything looks grand. Everything looks absolutely grand. Okay, rubber duckies are ready to be sold. 5,500. I will take the higher price of rubber duckies for now. There we go. And you know what? I'm actually gonna plan some more Some more rubber duckies. Okay, and the reason that I'm going to plan it is because I want to address the painting station changes. There we go, and we can execute more rubber duckies. No, not execute more rubber duckies. Execute an order for more rubber duckies. There's a big difference there, folks. There's a big difference. And it's just worth pointing out explicitly what I mean. Okay. Do I want to put a door in here? I did say that I wanted to put a door in here. Although, I'm quite conscious of the fact that you can't just have a factory full of doors. If you have a factory full of doors, then nothing is ever going to get done. And I can't even put a door in there, so that's slightly problematic. Tell you what I could do, though. I could move this Coolatron thing. Move the radio as well. Get that moved, and then stick a door in. Stick a door in here. He says optimistically, as his dreams are dashed by the room being too thin. That's a shame. Alright, you got 31. You got 31. Alright, move that to there. Cool. Move that to the bottom of the order pile. Okay, so that should just mean that that all of the tasks will be evenly split across the painting stations, which should mean that we're just going to be going absolutely gangbusters. Where's my factory? It's 12th. We're already 12th on the list of factories. That's pretty darn good, to be honest. Toy food. Man, this is annoying because I don't want this. All right, look, I tell you what, biomaterials, absolute MVPs. MVPs. Total MVPs. Okay, we're pretty much done with some of these rubber duckies, but I want to get more rubber duckies, obviously. Okay. Batch produce. No, produce them in one. Produce them in one so that we have to, we minimize our refits. Okay. Painting is going well. How many things do we have left to paint? We have a heck of a lot of ducks to paint. Do we want to get another painting station? Can we get another painting station? I want to get another painting station. Also, what the heck is going on with this? Yeah, there we go. Supply that. Okay. I think this is part of the problem. We didn't have an effective setup. Yeah. We didn't have an effective setup over here. That's going to work a heck of a lot better. Here's hoping. There we go. Haulers are finally pulling their weight around here. Lovely. Okay. And now, as you can see, we are absolutely demolishing the painting queues, which makes me hope that we will be totally fine on the contract front. We're making yet more rubber ducks. That's fine. I am a little bit over-invested, perhaps, in rubber ducks. I'm over-leveraged in the rubber duck economy. How many times can one person say rubber duck over the course of a single episode? Tune in to this episode right here to find out. Alright, but I am absolutely rolling in it. I mean, this is fantastic. This is absolutely great. What do you want? Rubber ducks looks very lucrative these days. Perhaps it's time I invested in that market as well. Oh, no. He's gonna mess with the price, but that's okay. That's okay. You've invested, oh my god. Well, he's basically cut our production in half, or our potential profit in half. I guess that's the point of having a bad guy, a villain. I guess it makes sense. I'm still disappointed though. Right, I don't want to bungle this this here toy food contract, so I'd very much appreciate if we moved on from the rubber ducky stuffy, and instead we moved on to toy food production. Yeah, get this stuff refitted. I actually think that we'll be totally fine. 13,000 bucks. Don't mind if I do. I mean, that's pretty darn good, to be honest, isn't it? That is bloomin' great. That is fantastic. I mean, we've pretty much expanded about as far as we can. We've still got up here to go, but I kind of want to keep this area free for some more trucking stations. I think you get the picture. You know, loading bays. That's what I meant. Not trucking stations. Although I think that was fairly obvious. Okay, let's put down a little zone over here. There we go. So that zone should allow you just to... There you go. Place down the resource very, very close to you. Grand. And just like that, we have managed to find a home for each and every one of our rubber duckies. I don't get it. I don't get how things are so good. Things have never been better. All right, let's order another 40 rubber duckies. I mean, this is pretty darn close to about as optimal as things can get. Oh my goodness, look at this. Crazy Steve has got a bunch of offers for me. That's fantastic. Right, well, I like that. I like that a lot. Here's hoping that we either level up or something soon, because we need some more research. I need to buy more plots. It's all very well making as much money as I'm making, but I need to level up in order to get some more land. Yeah, that's kind of what's holding us back at the moment. That's kind of what's holding us back. 355. Okay, yeah. So this nefarious Nemesis Inc. He's taking the price down quite substantially. Okay, we got 50 units. 50 units to deliver in this market cycle. I think that we'll probably just manage to hit that, especially once we're done with the toy food processing and whatnot. Yeah. Okay. Just the milkshake to manufacture, and then we're pretty much done with the toy food contracts. Yeah. I mean, where do I want to expand? I can't even expand. There's literally nowhere that I can expand to. I mean, what I could do is expand this specific room right here. I could do that and bulldoze this here wall. There we go. Do that. That would at least allow me to get another painting station, which is apparently all that I care about at this present moment. And of course, this room is always open for the potential to have more injection presses. I mean, it's open because there is more than enough space for them to be incorporated into the room. But I'm not sure if I really want that. 4 R&D points when we hit the next level, which is honestly what we require right at this moment in time. Very, very much the requirement. Okay. Good stuff. Magnificent, magnificent, magnificent job. And we still haven't hit the threshold of a large room. Or whatever it is classified as. Not a huge room, but a large room. And it looks like we expanded by literally the perfect amount. Or as close to the perfect amount as we possibly can get. There we go. Alright. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very, very good, in fact. Yep, this is great. Uh-oh. Rats. Rats are probably the most annoying thing to get rid of. The most annoying little sort of like mini challenge. Ah! Oh, double kill, nice. Oh my god, I'm an old hand. I'm a total pro, guys. Who knew it? Who knew it? That's great. Okay, so once the ducks come in, then we're in the money. Let's take another contract. Crazy Steve. I mean, I kind of want to do another Crazy Steve contract. Sure. I mean, we don't have to make this out of... Oh, we have to make it out of wood, apparently. And we're going to have to make this out of OSB board. OBS board. OSB board. Right, I tell you what, though. It is a good opportunity for us to finally fix all of this nonsense that we've got going on. And by nonsense, I mean suboptimal item layout and placement. What I mean by that is that we could get some more advanced machines. We could definitely incorporate that into the build, but I'm just not sure if we can. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Okay. All right, let me get it ordered. Sure, just do it. Just make it so. Right, Crazy Steve is going to pick up his last order, which should level me up. I would definitely hope that it will. And that will allow me to buy another plot. And we've already got the rent reduction for plots. Fantastic. That's great. Very, very happy with that. Crazy Steve. I mean, Crazy Steve flippin' loves me. He absolutely adores me. Yeah, cool. Yeah, he absolutely loves me. We've already got the rent reduction and the cost of acquiring new plots reduced by 40%. So, I mean, we're at the perfect opportunity to take plot expansion. There we go. Take that, and let's have a little look at what we can get. Ooh. I think this plot here and this plot here, I mean, we could probably afford them, like, right away. Also, I'm pretty sure that the plots have been broken down into smaller plots. Smaller than they used to be. Slightly different than they used to be. Is this a new tool? I feel like it's a new tool. Oh, cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like that. It's something to muck around with. What about... Can I muck around with the glue? No, the glue's dried hard. Oh, nice. I like all these little things that you can interact with. It's very cool. Okay, well, let's clear the chocolate off the table, because I would like this. It's a bargain. And similarly, let's get that plot, sure. We'll just get it ordered right now, even though maybe that's not the most optimal way of doing things, but that will certainly give us a heck of a lot more space to play around. And yeah, pretty happy with that. Okay, so it looks like it's roughly 6 workers to a fully equipped break room. I think that that's the ratio that I'm going to work towards, at least going forward. Cool. So let's look at getting some expansions. I know I might not be able to afford the expansions. Would this make it a large room? I think that this would make it a large room. I think it would be classified as a large room, unfortunately. But that's okay. Let's move you over there. Great. And let's also get you repaired. Yep, please. But keep on doing what you're doing. Uh-oh. We seem to have come to an impasse. It's a bit of a problem here. Can this be moved? There we go. All right. Get that sorted, get that repaired. Grand. And let's stick in a door right over there, right in the corner, so as not to break anything down. And yep, we'll spend a little bit of money. And by a little bit of money, I mean a heck of a lot of money. But I think that you can pretty much see what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and make rooms roughly this size all the way down to the end. And then we're going to have a bunch more loading bays down at the end there. We need to unlock the loading bay in R&D. But, I mean, the loading bay costs like 5 grand anyway. So we're probably going to have to save our pennies before we can afford that. Okay, I need to hit this. I don't know why I've not ordered more ducks, honestly. I know. I'm already buying plots video game. Thank you for the concern. Okay, I mean, we can deliver like a few more, but we should be ordering as many as we possibly can. Okay, let's plan and let's order 50. Great. I mean, I am all in on rubber ducks. I am all in on rubber ducks. This is either the best decision that I've made this early in a game, or the worst decision that I've ever made this early in a game. Right. The next question is going to be, is this room small enough to be classified? I think it's small enough just to be classified as not a large room. Yeah, perfect. Grand. Okay, so next thing, I think actually we want this to be a break room. I'm going to order a brand new room of this size. How big is this room? 6.5 meters by 5.5? Perfect. 6.5 by 5.5. Let's keep it consistent. And let's order that. Cool. 4,600 bucks. I mean, this maybe seems like a little bit ridiculous, but I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work an absolute dream. Right. And then what we're going to do, we're going to get this room fully equipped to be a break room, and then we're going to get all of the advanced stuff that I was talking about earlier, i.e. some of the woodworking stuff, bandsaws, all of that nonsense right in this room. Yeah. My thought process is maybe if we have a break room that sort of is less out of the way for everyone, then people can just stop off and, you know, have a break, have a Kit Kat. Hashtag not sponsored. You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. Right, how are we not making these bongos fast enough? Somebody's gonna get fired if we don't get these bongos sorted pronto, please. Right. Bending machine, circle saw, bandsaw. I mean, let's just get a couple of circle saws. In fact, actually, let's start with one, since, oh, I don't know, we don't have any money, because we just use it all to build a massive factory expansion. Sure, get that down. That's something at least. Also, we're gonna need decorations. Give me a flower box. Stick it by the door. Get that ordered too. All right, duckies, you're getting shipped off onto the open market. We've got 75 units that we can possibly sell over the course of this market cycle. What are the available workstations? They're all ducky-based workstations, which is fine. Yeah, but this is taking far too long. This is taking far too long. What is the action that is needed? The gluing station? Okay, you know what? This is a good opportunity to get gluing stations. Let's get 2 gluing stations. Maybe 3 gluing stations, actually. Maybe 3 gluing stations? Maybe two gluing stations. 2 gluing stations seems adequate for what we have at the moment. Right, stick that down. That can supply... That's... Actually, I will set that up separately in a bit. Yeah, cool. Alright, sell off some ducks. Oh, we've already sold off the ducks. Alright, fine. Yeah, get rid of that. And I dearly wish that I could order glue stations. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna order some glue stations. Right. Do that, and I don't have enough credits to make that happen. That's a bit of an annoyance. Alright, looks like we might fail our first contract here. Yeah, because we've just not got the glue capacity, and unfortunately we don't have the money for 2 gluing stations. But we will. I mean, we'll fail our first contract. You know, we learn a lesson or whatever. I don't know. You know, to be honest, it's probably just worth us canceling now. Since I've not batch produced anyway, we're not going to get anything done. Yeah. Sorry, Steve. My B, dude. My B. Okay. Get a whole bunch of this junk delivered. I say junk, I mean, of course, valuable product, which we are actually going to plan even more of. And give me a contract. Actually, no, I don't want to deal with a contract right now. I just want to get these rubber ducks out of here. Get these rubber ducks out of here. Buy in some new ducks. There we go. Plan some new ducks. Plan like 50 brand new ducks. That's right. Man, we are getting some use out of these injection presses. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you. Right, wonderful. Let's set the billboard up to deal with that. This can supply that and that. Perfect. And what do you know? Now we've got 2 gluing stations. Did we already... We didn't have a gluing station already. These are sewing stations, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, woodworking station we're almost ready to completely... I mean, just get rid of, really. And I think we probably should. I'll repair it one more time for the last time. But after that, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's do square table. Yep, I tell you what, before I do that, stupidly, I should just do what I'm about to do as like a standard part of the process. I'm going to order a billboard. It costs $100, and I'm going to queue it to set up to control the circular saw and link that up to that billboard. There we go. And that means that I can add additional circle saws and then just link them to the billboard, and it'll make absolutely everything so much easier. Okay, so now I link directly to the billboard. Gluing stations, I link directly to the gluing billboard. That we still do directly. That we still do directly. We have 2 metalworking stations, so I guess that's not as slow as it needs to be. Or not as slow as it needs to be, but not super slow. Okay, can I... Ooh, that's slightly irritating. Not stylish enough. That's 2,800. as opposed to 1,600. 1,600, I'm afraid, is what we're going to get. Batch production, do we want to batch produce? You know what? No, don't batch produce. I think that we should storm right through this contract right here. And after we get rid of all of these remaining rubber duckies, we're going to be able to buy 6 new staff and buy, well, staff aren't the expensive bit. It's the staff room that's the expensive bit. Yeah, that's right. That's right, you jerk, Nemesis Inc. You've targeted the wrong rubber duck supply. You're barking up the wrong tree, I'm afraid. Oh no, is he going to target this one as well? I see you've really focused on producing rubber duck. It would be such a shame if someone bombarded the market with cheaper alternatives, wouldn't it? A real shame. Yes, that would be a real shame. But was that... I don't think this price looks radically different to what it was. But still, I mean, obviously it incentivizes building as many as we possibly can right now, whilst we can. Right, get all the rubber ducks out of here. And then let's buy a whole bunch of staff room equipment. Nice, good stuff. Okay, so. Here we go. There we go. How much is this going to set me back? Quite a lot of money. I think that seems reasonable. Right, get all of that ordered. I mean, that is going to set me back a heck of a lot, but it will be worth it. It will be worth it in just a little bit. Mark my words. We can keep on selling off these ducks as they get built. There we go, wonderful. Okay, great. And now what I want to do is I want to pick up a bunch of staff. I want to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. Oh, I can't even do that. Okay, so I'm just literally just gonna buy 4 more members of staff, which is probably about the number that we can handle with this extra workroom anyway, this extra break room anyway. Okay. Yeah. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up zones around here. There we go. Get a zone over there. And a zone over there. Grand. I mean, we do need more haulers. Haulers do need to be moving stuff around as opposed to the operators moving stuff around. When operators move stuff around, everything is just ridiculously slow. But this is fine. This is fine. Honestly, I think we just continue to invest in rubber duckies, right? We can deliver a maximum of 9 more this market cycle. We got another 11 queued up for production. That's fine. How many sewing stations do we have? We do have 2 sewing stations, which makes me think maybe, just maybe, we could take on this simple chair contract as well. Right. Whatever I can do, I will. Sure. Jigsaw cut. Let's do jigsaw cut. That's fine. Jigsaw cut there. And jigsaw cut there. Okay. There we go. Just get me sort of the basic level. Okay, don't get me the basic level of wood, because that's apparently not going to be anywhere near good enough. I need more style. Is that what I need? Apparently I'm desperately after style. Right, do that. We don't have any lathing facilities. That works. And that's actually quite cheap. Once again, OSB board coming in trumps right there. Okay. Sure. Give me all the straight cut missions. Stick them on there. And then we're going to run out of money promptly. And I don't think I can sell off any more rubber duckies this cycle unless I want to get a very, very suboptimal price. Okay, I'm not gonna take that chair contract because we might have an issue fulfilling it. Okay, let's plan some more. Plan 50 more. Grand, get that down. Sort that all out. The reason that I'm continuing to invest heavily in rubber duckies, I don't know. Hope that the price goes up, and honestly, it probably will. I mean, even if it doesn't, we're still going to get at least a not garbage price for it. Which is kind of important. Okay. Get all this stuff cleaned up. Get the square table sorted. That's really good. I would love to take the seat contract, but I literally cannot. I need to get a few more bits of highly specialized equipment. And it should all probably go in this room anyway. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the woodworking room being over here. Or, you know, this room being where it is. The circular saw is usually a pretty fundamental part of the process. Okay. And so therefore it might be better to have the circular saw in this room, maybe. Or in this room. I think, honestly, that's probably better. Alright, get that repaired. Nice. Okay, but it is where it is for now. That's fine. Right, price of rubber duckies is about to go down real fast. We've still got the opportunity to make a simple chair, which is grand. I'll be taking Swikia up on the offer. I see your company is larger than my pet project, Sanguine Logistics. Well, maybe it's time I put a stop to your little workshop of silly products. We're 10th? Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. Right, so let's start shipping off as many of these duckies as we possibly can. 7 grand. 7 grand of duckies. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Let's go back to the simple chair contract. I just had a plan. I had a plan. Is that not completely as required? Oh, it's totally not. We're gonna have to change things around slightly, which is annoying because I pretty much had this where I wanted it to be. Nope. And nope. I mean, okay, so we need to make it comfier. Comfier by 1. What's the comfiness of this cut? This is 1 comfort. Right, bump that up to 3. Okay. And then we need more strength. Cool, do that. And then we need more style. I mean, how the heck do I get more style? Is a question that I've been asking myself since the dawn of time itself. I have absolutely no idea. I mean, we've already got that simple lathe. I mean, we could use OSB boards. Could use the sort of max of the max of the max. We can reduce the style by 1. We'll reduce the comfort by 1. I don't even... I mean, this will be possible, but it seems barely possible. Style, I mean, we're already maxed out on what we can do for style. Maybe I just don't have the kit needed to do what I need to do. I mean, alternatively, we do that and then do something which increases comfort, but I'm pretty sure we only... Oh, no, we can get comfort from this area, too. Okay, great. I've sorted it. He's done it, folks. He's done it. Right. OSB board, OBS board. Okay, this actually ends up being not too dissimilar to what we used to have, but it still means that we need another circular saw, which is actually something that I want to buy anyway. And maybe, you know, we just buy a second circular saw. Maybe we just buy a second circular saw and... Yeah, I want to move things around. Okay, so what I want to do... I want to move the sewing station into this room. Roll with me for a second here, folks, because this might get a little bit janky. Sewing stations are going to go over here. Great. And woodworking station is for a temporary time going to go in here, although that's not going to stay the same for sure. Billboard's going to get moved over there, and this large shelf is going to get moved down here. In fact, no, it's not. That's going to get cancelled. This station is just going to get deleted, and instead we're just going to supply to that workstation and that woodworking shelf, and that will bring us back to spec. This circle saw is going to be moved up here, as is the circle saw billboard. There we go. The reason that I want to do this is because I want to get a second circular saw right over here. I'm going to move the metalworking trophy down to this area because I suspect that there will be a mood deficiency A mood deficiency? A mood deficit. That's what I meant to say. Right, wonderful. I should have kept this shelf over here because we are, of course, still gonna need a setup, a shelf set up over here to receive the wood and whatnot. So let's do this. Okay, hopefully now you're starting to see kind of what I envision this factory to be. You know, so the wood is gonna come in for example, the square table. Then it's gonna be taken to this room where it can be split by the circular saws, because the circular saw is like one of the, I mean, it's literally one of the most common first steps in any production process. So it'd be really, really great. Really, really great to have that set up just right from the get-go. Okay, do we need any more advanced equipment for this process? Everything else can be done on the woodworking bench. Yeah, so everything is going to get done on the woodworking bench for now. There's no real reason to invest in either a jigsaw machine or a metal bending machine or a lathe. I mean, we will need to invest in all of these, you know, in the future for sure, but there's no point in investing just for this. Already got the glue machines right there. Molding, grand. Right. I'm very happy with this. Very, very, very happy with this. Do I want to batch? There's no reason not to batch. Yep. So absolutely do that, because we're only going to need to reconfigure once for the small forge anyway. Perfect. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this opportunity to get a brand new circular saw. Stick it down there. Perfect. Order it in. Might take a little while for it to get set up appropriately. There we go. That goes down there. Cool. Yep, that's looking real good. Get that linked up. I know we're technically close to bankruptcy, but that's fine. Get another 1,000 duckies delivered, or 1,000 gnome bucks worth of duckies delivered. And suddenly, everything's looking up. Brain slugs. Who has got a contagious brain slug? That's right, it's you. It's not you, it's you! You lulled me into a false sense of security. I mean, I just saw one on you. There we go. And there it is. Easy. Man, when you've just got like 10 employees, this is just the greatest. And that, in fact, gets us our level up, which means that we're now sitting on 5 research points. Goodness gracious me. That is ludicrous. Well, we need to get employee cap for sure, so let's get that right now. Advanced plastic production, advanced metal production. I mean, all of that stuff seems really important. However, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to research non-slip boots. Maybe it doesn't seem like a big thing, but I think it actually is. I think it actually is. Also, I'm going to get two more employees. There we go. Fantastic. 2 more employees. They're not going to be haulers. I don't think that we need haulers at the moment. And also, I did say that I needed to get some more break room tech, didn't I? Yes. Okay, get a foosball table. Get a armchair couch thing. Video game couch thing. And do we have a TV? No, we don't have a TV. TV and a refrigeration station. All of that for 3,900 bucks. A little bit of an expensive break room, but that's fine. My employees are worth it, and they're gonna need it. And the great thing about this break room is that it is right smack bang in the middle of the factory, which is a great opportunity for everyone just to take a little break whilst they're cruising through, if you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean, because I was fairly explicit with what I actually meant. Yeah. And now with a few more operators, we should be just grand. Looks like the export area isn't quite large enough. That's a bit of a peculiar thing to see this early on. Did not expect our export area to be filled as it currently is. Let me move that back by a row and move that out. That may seem like a small change, and it is. I don't want to defend it. There's nothing wrong with small changes. Right, get the painting station repaired. So also, something else to bear in mind is that the painting station probably will end up being closer to this end. Same with the assembly station, probably closer to this end. Purely because painting is usually done last. Yeah. Oh, we completed the silver milestones. No, sorry, we completed the bronze milestones. I wasn't even paying attention. Have a net worth of at least 150,000. Well, we're pretty much there. We haven't started on any medium products yet, but that's because we can only actually manufacture one. Catapults are the poisoned chalice. Catapults are the poisoned chalice, but there are 3 missions to do, so I guess I probably should do them. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Right. Let me just get all of that equipped. I mean, this is a great excuse to get a whole bunch of advanced woodworking machines. But again, look at them. Look at all of the order of operations. All of the first orders are straight cuts, which we have got, you know, a massive circular saw capacity for. Then there's a whole bunch of gluing, and then the whole bunch of the rest of the stuff can just be handled on the woodworking bench, at least for now. I can't select everything. You can't select multiple different types of job type. Yeah. Alright. And right-click and do it at the same time. Okay, batch produce. Yes, we will batch produce. Let's order however many we can order. 8. That seems pretty reasonable. That will wipe us out financially, I guess, but it's a price worth paying. How many more duckies can we supply to the market? A couple. I guess we'll hold off until the next market cycle before doing that. We're gonna see a cash injection after this simple chair gets done, and also after the square table order gets dispatched. What's going on? Uh-oh. This is almost ready for explosion. Well, that was weird. I did not expect to zoom down on top of that forge. Come on. Come on. And that metalworking station is broken as well. What a joke. Right, we'll get it repaired. Get it repaired. Fantastic. And why is nobody assembling my last table? The legs. The legs are still needed. No idea where the legs have gone to, because they should be around somewhere. Yeah, where's the last table? Oh no, this is the chair. That's the chair that we're making. We're not making a... Oh, we need the metal brackets. The metal brackets were waylaid by an exploding metalworking station. I hate when that happens. Waylaid by an exploding metal station. Awful. Just truly awful. Alright, well, now we should be able to absolutely say that that's completely done. Finally, let's get a delivery sorted on minus 1,700. I'm not worried at all, really, about anything financial. I think we're in a strong financial position, especially after that order. We've got a bunch of rubber duckies. I'm still holding off on selling the rubber duckies because we're going to sell them in the next market cycle anyway. I think that this will be the last time that I buy a big order in of rubber duckies. I think we've passed that point. Yeah, we've definitely passed that point, and I don't think that we can afford to keep on taking chances on rubber duckies. Unfortunately not. I tell you what, though. I tell you what, my circular saw setup, I'm very, very happy with. It looks almost exactly as I envisioned in my mind. Right. Let's send off, for the last time, a massive order of rubber duckies. Next market cycle and the market cycle after that, the price is going to absolutely plummet. So, we're not interested. I need to find some other stuff. Maybe a fancy hat, you know? Maybe we can get a fancy hat. That'd be kind of nice. Also, it would be good to get some toy food. That is for sure. Also, I think I might be able to support just a few more employees. Especially if my factory is laid out in such a way where walking is, you know, kept to an absolute minimum. I might be able to support a few more employees with the current workstation setup. I'll evaluate in a second. Yeah. We'll sort of take an adaptive approach as I talked about earlier. Okay. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I mean, obviously we still need to get all of the specialized woodworking equipment, but I mean, everything seems to be happening at a fairly good pace right now. So I'm pretty happy about that. Yep. There we go. Very, very nice. Yeah, we're absolutely smashing through all of the circular saw stuff. Yep. Very, very good. Very, very, very good. Okay, we've got 2 workstations which are currently unoccupied. Honestly, assembly stations, I mean, they are high priority, but they can wait until someone's available. I'd much rather other stuff get done before we assemble stuff. I mean, we've already got 5 chairs assembled. That's because we batch produced. So worst comes to worst, we still get 5 chairs out the door, which isn't what Swikia are looking for, but it's still fine. Okay, we've got 2 people that are free, 2 operators that are free, which means that we need to take up another contract. I'm going to take up a toy food contract, as we have a ridiculous amount of injection presses relative to where we are in the game right now, and also a ridiculous number of painting stations, because of our rubber duck based economy. So let's get that set up. Sure. Also, catapults are coming on nicely. We're about to start getting warnings about how we don't have any storage space for all of these catapult frames, because that's what catapults do. They drain the absolute life out of your factory. They really, really, really do. Also, how are we doing here? Okay. Yeah, see, this is the problem. We were making really, really good progress on the chairs until we got to the specialized equipment requirements. Okay, let me get a lathe down in here. Let me get a lathe, and that can supply that workstation. Great. And then let's get the lathing done on the lathe. Yeah, get that built. Yeah, do that. And do that. Perfect, on the lathe. There we go. That's much quicker, and that should help us. That should help us meet our target. Absolutely perfect. Grand. And then we're going to need a jigsaw machine and a wood bending machine. All of which will definitely happen, but it doesn't need to happen right this moment. Right. I think this is good. I think this is good. I think I can support 2 more workers, though. Let's get two more operators. And that might be just the extent of what our break room setup can handle. But I guess we'll see. We'll see in just a minute if this number drops to, like, 0 consistently. If that number drops to 0 consistently, then we know we have a problem. Right, looks like we've got back on top of the chair. And that's no longer an issue, which is great. How are we doing? Happiness in each room. Mood 25. Mood 0. Mood is minus in this room. Okay. Well, you know what? We can fix that with relative ease. Let's put in a woodworking trophy. Great. There's no reason to get a super expensive decoration. We might as well just get a multiplicative decoration, and that will sort us out for the foreseeable future. Okay. Really, really nice. Very, very happy with how this is all working. So the simple chair is going to get assembled first. And in fact, what I actually probably want to do is I probably want to have the toy food processed before the catapult. So for that reason, let me get the chair assembled, and then let me bump toy food up to the top so that we see all of the toy food stuff happen before all of the catapult stuff. He says, thinking wishfully, that that all of the orders and operations hadn't already been assigned, because I guarantee you all of the orders are going to be yeah, chilling out all the way over here. Yeah, this is just this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, let's get some more specialized woodworking tools, because that's the only way that we can fix this horrendous situation. Get me a bandsaw. Sure, get me a betel mending machine. That's right. Yeah, there is absolutely no reason to pick up a jigsaw under any circumstances. 8,300. Man, living dangerously. Living real dangerously. Okay, cool. And then that goes there. That's... Oh, we don't even have a milling machine. I don't even think you can get a milling machine. Not this early on, anyway. That goes there. Wood rod right there. Wood board right there. Catapult wheel. We don't have anywhere to put it. So let's just continue. Bowl right there. That right there. And that right there. Okay, so that's more than enough to get working our way through. Wonderful. That there and that there. The mood is -7 in this room right now. Bad vibes all around. Let's get a decoration. And let's stick down a singular plant. But my credits are too low for even that plant. That's a bit of a bummer. The catapult arm. I don't want to manufacture catapult arms right now, to be honest. Ah, there we go. We're on to toy food. So as long as we're on to toy food on one of the assembly stations, then we're going to be making, massive progress. Which will allow us to get that contract completed. Let's move this over just slightly. There we go. And back in super mega ultra fast speed. Okay. As long as we get this toy food contract done by the time we hit negative 5,000 credits, then we should be grand. I am really not worried. Can you hear it in my voice? Because I'm absolutely not worried. Let's have a little look at the market. Couple of new challenges, whatever. Price of rubber duckies still in the dumpster. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Price of catapults is always continually fluctuating. I don't want to say that you're always guaranteed to get a great price on catapults. You're not. You're absolutely not. But I mean, you're guaranteed not to get a terrible price because they are like reasonably complex. I say reasonably complex. They're actually really quite complex because you need to factor in how much flipping floor space they take up, which is AKA a gazillion million tons, a gazillion million metric tons. All right, great. And that's going to keep us going for a while. Let's get a single plant ordered so that everyone is happy in this room. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so that's looking pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with that. We do need to pick up another contract in a little bit. It looks like, for the most part, the break room setup is working absolutely adequately. Very, very happy about that. Can we get some more plastic stuff? New. Dala horses. I mean, Dala horses need milling, and we don't have any milling machines at the moment. In fact, I don't even think that there is a milling machine available at the moment. There is a milling machine available at the moment. I'm talking complete nonsense. Well, you know what? We're probably going to end up getting that in the next episode. Because that is it for now, my Nomi friends. Thanks as ever to my fantastically generous patrons over at patreon.com/robotopotato. If you'd like to help out the channel, you're more than welcome to head on over there and make any pledge. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you'll tune in to the next episode of Little Big Workshop. I'll see you then. Bye.